So Jason Miyares right now, the Republican, the Virginia Attorney General-elect, joining Virginia Governor-elect Youngkin as the new powers that be in that state. It was certainly a revolution, and they were part of it. Jason is with us right now. Attorney General-elect, you are against, as is the Governor-elect, this push to join, a vaccine mandate opposition, that it's not doing any good. So you're using the full powers and weight of your office, the one you'll soon have, to just put a stop to it. What kind of reaction are you getting?
Well, I got to tell you, so many people are grateful that we're having a new direction, a new leadership in Virginia, and that was an announcement that Governor-elect Youngkin and myself made just a few days ago, that we're going to join some of the other states challenging the OSHA mandate, which is such a broad overreach of federal powers. I think that an unelected federal agency that's not accountable to the people can promulgate these rules and regulation that are impacting hundreds of millions of Americans, obviously so many Virginians, with such a broad overreach of federal power. And so we're proud to push back on that. And I think we're at this stage right now. We're now going into year 2 of the pandemic. Let's treat people like adults. Anybody who wants a vaccine can get a vaccine. I've been vaccinated and I got my booster shot. But I recognize, let's treat people like adults. They can reach that conclusion on their own. Treat people that they can consult with their doctors and go ahead and tackle that vaccine without them having to choose with a federal mandate between their job and the vaccine, precisely at a time as well when we're having supply chain issues. We're not getting enough people back to work. I think it's a federal mandate is the wrong prescription right now for Virginia, and that's why we're going to be pushing back on it moving forward.
All right, now the Supreme Court is weighing this. We're supposed to hear any day now, Jason, as to whether they can push that point. There are 2 separate decisions here. I won't get into the weeds, but if the court upholds that, though, and there's reason to believe that it might not follow the conservative majority here. You're the expert lawyer. To the extent I've watched a lot of law shows, that's my expertise. So what do you make of where they could be leaning?
Well, I think, listen, you can't predict the Supreme Court. It's like predicting the weather. But my hunch is they're probably going to strike down the OSHA mandate. We don't know about the CMS mandate for healthcare workers. And what we've seen in Virginia, you've seen this in rural areas around the country, where we had rural hospital administrators come to us and say, listen, we're going to lose potentially hundreds of nurses and hospital administrators who will quit their jobs rather than to be vaccinated. At the same time, we have a crisis of care in so many of our rural areas where we don't have enough healthcare workers. And so, one of the big problems we have in government is people assume good intentions guarantee good results. That actually would have horrible results for rural healthcare, for rural Virginians and rural Americans. So the CMS mandate, I think that's going to be a lot closer decision. We're hopefully going to have them rule the right way. If they still haven't made a decision by the time I take office, I'm going to be joining the other states in challenging those mandates, because it's the wrong prescription of what ails America right now. Let's get things back on track. Let's treat people like adults. Let's push back on federal overreach. That's going to be one of our goals for the next 4 years in Virginia.
Got it. Jason Miyares, the Virginia Attorney General-elect. Good luck as you assume office, sir. Good seeing you. All right.